Anyhow, here we are back on the 250F. Gonna go for a little short ride today, just kind of tool around through the woods here, see how the trails are looking. Gonna get nothing too exciting today. Haven't did any riding at all over the summer. It was just so hot this year. It just didn't feel like getting out very much, so we didn't. So now things are cooling off. Fall is setting in. Plan on getting out and doing some more riding. That's the plan. Trails aren't too bad back here. These woods right here, probably not really my ideal riding for my skill level, but I think they do help with your your, I don't know, dirt bike agility. Is that a correct term? For me, it's kind of a slow go. I'm still getting used to the dirt bike world. I thoroughly enjoy it though. I wish I'd gotten into this 20 years ago. I almost did about 15 years ago. I just never did buy a dirt bike. Well, I think at the time I didn't really have any place readily available to ride. So for me, I had to go somewhere specific for riding, and I didn't really have anyone to ride with. Not that you gotta have anybody to ride with. I don't ride pretty much a day, but I just didn't do it. One of these days we're going to cut that log out of that trail. Meantime, we'll just make a new one. That's one thing I love about dirt bikes. If the normal trail's just not available, well, we'll make a new one. Although I'm not all into scratching my bike up, but it's going to happen, especially with the kind of riding that I do. All woods riding, pretty much. Beautiful day today. About 57 degrees out right now. Not really much wind. Of course, I'm in the woods, it wouldn't matter anyhow too much. So I'm coming up on, I suppose, well, actually, you know what? It has, now that I think of it, I did buy this bike about in October. I think it was October of last year. So I've had this dirt bike for over a year now. And I didn't intend on this video. I was just intended on riding a little bit. You just kind of see the bike a little bit. But now that it's dawned on me that it's been 1 year since I've owned this dirt bike, I guess this is going to be a 1-year ownership review, I guess. So after a year, and I gotta be honest, I haven't put a lot of hours on this dirt bike since I've owned it, so I can't really talk to you from having rode for long hours, put a lot of time in on it, but I can tell you what I have rode this bike. I still, a year later, I really like this dirt bike. Matter of fact, I I was telling my wife the other day, I said, you know, that dirt bike is one of the best purchases I've ever made. That's how much I enjoy it. Let's hop this log here. Whoa. What's all that mess down there? Somebody's using these woods to dump trash. That's too bad. That really is too bad. But back to what I was saying. I don't regret purchasing this dirt bike at all. Now, I have rode it enough to get the feel for the bike, kind of understand its capabilities. Now, I would still say the bike, I would still consider myself a very novice dirt bike rider. So the dirt bike, ooh, look at this Widowmaker. The dirt bike is definitely far more capable than I am at this point. Looks like there's some tape over there. Uh-oh. Let's check this tape out. Make sure we're not somewhere we're not supposed to be. Yeah, we might not go much further that way. I don't want to be on someone's property I'm not supposed to be. That's what gives this the dirt bike ATV world a bad rep. When you start getting on people's property, they don't want you there. I understand. So let's turn around. So anyhow, obviously the dirt bike's far more capable at this point than I am. Now, if you're an experienced rider and you would probably get on this dirt bike and within a day or so you'd be like, unless you're just looking for a pure trail bike. Now, and to me, that's what's so cool about this dirt bike is, for me and the kind of riding I'm going to do, I mean, I'm never going to race a dirt bike, okay? I'm 39 years old. I don't have any interest in racing dirt bikes. I don't want to race a dirt bike. I just want to enjoy getting out on the trails and going through the woods. A kind of slow go type of ride. Like right here. Forging my own path right here, right? And so for me, this this dirt bike it's just a perfect fit for me. I don't need anything more than this. Now, I'm not saying this is the only dirt bike I'll ever own. Ooh, I don't want to go through those storms. I mean, I've actually looked recently, not in person, but just watched some videos about the Beta 200RR two-stroke. Really cool bike. That could be something that I might someday want to just have along with this bike. But as far as this bike is concerned, this thing does everything I need a dirt bike to do. It's not, I don't need something that I'm going to get hurt or potentially killed on. I'm just not interested in that stuff. I got a wife and 2 kids. I got responsibilities. I don't need to be laid up in the hospital. Worse yet, in the morgue. Because of riding a dirt bike, which is way too advanced for me. So, this dirt bike does everything I need it to do. It pulls me without any problem. I mean, if I want to go a little faster, you know, it'll move. I mean, it's nothing compared to the 250R or even the 250X, but you could rip through here if you wanted to. overall, after a year, I mean, man, just very pleased with this dirt bike. Would buy again. Look at this nice rub right there on that tree. Can you see that? Oh! Scratch my plastic up. Comfortable to ride, absolutely. Suspension on this bike, it was designed for this stuff right here. It's soft, it's forgiving. It very manageable. Fuel injection is great. Stop right here for a second. Hop off. We'll take a look at it here. Oh, picked up a stick. Again, like I said, it's a basic, simple machine. It's a air-cooled, classic, bulletproof Honda engine. 250cc. It's got a cool look. I feel like they tried to mimic or stay with the motocross look. I have heard that they do make a headlight kit if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to put that on there. I probably won't ever do that. No for reason, it just wouldn't be that useful for me. I'm 6 feet tall. Seat height, if I remember correctly, I think it's 34.5 inches. Rear suspension does have that collar on it that you can tighten it up if you wanted to. I don't think it gives you any more seat height. Just makes that back spring a little stiffer, I suppose. Overall, I mean, I'm sure you could sit here and pick things apart, but I think if you're honest and you look at the bike purely for what it is, there's really not a whole lot of negative things you can say about it. In my opinion, Honda knocked it out of the park with this, because they built the bike specific for a certain type of riding, and this right here in the woods riding. And to me, they delivered on that, on achieving what I feel like they were after. Now, I suppose I might, in time, I might put an aftermarket seat on it just to get a little more cushion. I might even, depending on if they ever become available again, but I might actually even, I might put an FMF pipe on there sometime. I've heard they really make them open up and run really good. The last time I did a video like this, I failed to actually start the bike and let you hear it run. And in a video recently, someone commented saying it would be nice to hear it run, so I apologize. It never occurred to me to do that. So I'm gonna start it up here while we're just sitting here. Quiet. That aftermarket, or with the stock exhaust, it's quiet. Which, honestly, for me, where I'm riding right now, this is a nice wooded area, but it is surrounded by some county neighborhoods. And if I was back here ripping around with one of those FMF pipes, I'm sure someone would call the sheriff on me. So for me, this is plenty for me. I like to come back here and just kind of ride and not worry about things. I mean, typical sound of what you would expect out of an engine of this nature. So yeah, 1 year into it, and I gotta say, I really enjoy this dirt bike. Feel like I made a good choice, and I imagine I'll have this for years to come. I have thought about, if I were to ever do any changes, I have thought about maybe going to some black rims. I think that would look kind of cool. But other than that, you just can't beat it. Forgive me if I haven't covered every detail about this bike today. You know, it's got disc brakes on it. It's a 5-speed transmission. It's fuel injected. Not really much more to be said. Like I said, I'm sure a more experienced rider could probably take this bike and do some upgrades, maybe some different tires. Stuff of that nature. You know, I'm sure there's room to be improved, but you know, for what these bikes cost brand new, it's just hard to, I think it's hard to beat the stock configuration for what you're going to pay for it. Be careful in here. 101 ways to get to that low area there. that's probably going to do it for the ride today. I need to get back. Just want to do a quick ride. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the somewhat one-year review. I hope to be doing some more riding this year and get out on the trails a little bit more and do some more videos for you guys. Appreciate all you guys who subscribe to the channel, and I really want to put more content out there, and hopefully that'll happen this fall. Hope you guys have a blessed day.